Hello, welcome back to Big G's Railroad Channel. I'm Big G, your host, and today I'm bringing you Gary Walters N-Scale Update number 22. I didn't get as much as I'd like done this month, but I am in the process of working on a how-to video. I'm putting this out for a dear friend of mine who has been struggling to get back on his feet due to some recent health issues. So he just opened up his hobby shop not too long ago. I'm hoping to be able to get down and see him pretty soon. But with all of that being said, let's go ahead and dive into what I've been working on for the last month. Alright, hello and welcome back. And as you can tell, not much of the grass has been laid over here. I've not done really a whole lot of work over in this corner, but that is about to change. In the next day or so, I am planning on most of the grass and these two scenes hopefully getting close to being completed, if not all the way. So next month's update should have quite a bit of scenery done, but as you can tell, I have worked on Mount Meatloaf over here. I've done some rock croppings. I've put them out today. Got those drying in. I'm planning on getting those colored hopefully tomorrow morning. I've also went ahead and tried to disguise a little bit more over here, which I've got to add some of the grass to it. I've put a little bit of drywall patch in here and went ahead and colored it brown. I'm planning on going back over that with the static grass and getting that all blended in. I'm also planning on, hopefully with the weather being a little bit nicer outside, getting some trees painted up and done and adding that to the scene. With all of that, tomorrow hopefully the base coat will go over most of this and then be adding into the rock out croppings that I've got. Like I said before, I was wanting to kind of put them where I would be able to have something a little more substantial to grab a hold of. So there's a rock cropping here, I've got a little one over here, I've got one up here, and then I've got one on the back side back here. So with that, that should be able to give me a good handhold to be able to pull that up when I'm needing to. But one of the other projects that I've worked on, which is the how-to video, is we have been working on the tunnel this month. So without further ado, I will show you the progress that we've got. Today I've actually completed all of the plaster work in, and we've got this whole scene done. It has taken me a little bit longer than I anticipated, just not having as much time in the layout room as I'd like, but we've got that all cut out and added in to where we need it to. All the plaster work's done. Now I'm just letting it dry. Hopefully within the next 24 hours or so, hopefully I can get the base coat of rock color on this. And I went ahead and I've got it blended in into my retaining wall, which I also installed this month. And I've got that retaining wall going all the way down to the tunnel portal. And all of that is put in. I just got done working on this scene. So all of that's going to be drying in. As that dries in, I'm going to go ahead and get it colored. But I'll step back a little bit and give you kind of a grand view of that whole scene. Did a little bit of foam work to make it all happen. And this is going to be another one of my signature scenes on the layout. Trying to get it to where we've got the whole scene in there. And that is pretty much what that whole scene is going to look like. It's going to be nice when the trains are coming out of staging, as well as the main line going through. Should be a lot of activity going on here, as well as the yard up top. So once that all gets colored up, I'll be able to put the ballast down, get the ballast in, and then I'll start adding grass, trees, and bushes in. And we'll have that scene completed with the crossover right here. Took me a little bit of time to get all the plaster work done that I needed to. I also went in and had to do quite a bit of molding. So as I get further along in the video, not in this video, but in the how-to video we'll be taking and putting that out hopefully within the next couple of weeks as I get it all edited in. It's going to be a lengthy video as there was quite a bit of process to do all of this. I was hoping to be able to do this in about a week's time, but like I said, spring is here, so the grass is growing. Been out in the yard more and more, doing other projects around the house and stuff, so not enough time in the layout room to get this project done as fast as I was hoping to. But with that scene, that will help me complete that whole corner. And I've already got the ballast on the top layer all the way down right into here where this coal car is. I've got it completed all the way across the back over here. And then that'll bring me into finishing the yard scene. And this month I went ahead and added in. Went to my first train show in a little over a year and a half and picked up the tanker that you see here along with 15 of these CSX cars. Got them in the first track here in the yard. They are going to be a nice addition to my coal car fleet that I have. Trying to keep it in focus as much as I can here. And then I also, last month, I added in the Union Pacific engine there. The 5 coal cars right behind it. And then I've got some patched out CSX cars over here, one from Clinchfield, and then also one from Seaboard System. I've got those. But I've added quite a few cars in this last month. I think in total I got somewhere in the neighborhood of about 37 cars plus that engine. I'm hoping to go to the hobby store this weekend, see my buddy, since he's had all his heart troubles and stuff at his hobby store. And with that I'll be taking and adding to the engine fleet. I'm thinking I'm going to probably get a match with a different road number for the Union Pacific there, so I've got 2 of them to run. And then we'll be looking at some other CSX engines that he has in stock, hopefully, and possibly bringing home 2 or 3 engines this weekend. So if I do that, I will be doing another video for that. But that's pretty much all I got done this month. Like I said, it's a short and sweet one today, but I've gotten quite a bit of work done. Next month, it's going to look like I am going really, really fast on the progress. Because like I said, that whole corner down there is getting ready to be grassed. And then the scene's completed. And then the rock facing and the outcroppings, they will be painted up along with the retaining wall. And then once that's done, I can put the ballast in from tunnel portal to tunnel portal. And that will definitely make the scenery process go really quick. But without further ado, I will see you in the next video, and stay safe out there.